All right, guys, welcome to the example session. Here we're gonna talk a bit on the PDF. So we're talking about the audit, and in this case, creating the new version of yourself. And I wanted to walk you guys through this process because it's really good that you understand again what we talked about previous video on what are the triggers that are the catalyst for you to go into the wrong direction of maybe powering too much, maybe doom scrolling on social media, maybe hanging out with the wrong friends, maybe hanging out, consuming substances, alcohol, whatever it is that are basically damaging your life. Okay, and I wanna remove all those things because I sometimes see people on social media, and I kind of see like they smoke cigars, they drink alcohol, they have sex, they party, and they talk about women and all those things, and they kind of show that lifestyle as if that lifestyle is the thing, as if that lifestyle is what everyone wants, or that's the ultimate goal in life. And I kind of find it very narrow sighted because life is not about consuming alcohol. Life is not about just buying a fancy car. Life is not about showing off with clothing or an apartment or something. Life has to do with a lot of stuff. Life has to do with your emotions, with your purpose in life, with your feelings, with people you help, with your friends. Life encompasses a lot of stuff. And for them to showcase as if money is everything, dressing like clothes is everything, and it might be their idea or their perception, but when they throw it too much on you, you might start feeling like you are undeserving. You might start feeling like that's not possible for you. You might start feeling like worthless, or you might start comparing yourself to them. So, and I want to help you remove that from yourself. And the way we do that is by building our own purpose through our own brand, expressing ourselves. I'm not saying in the sense that, hey, go make, you know, contradictory opinion of people and try to fight with them or go against them. No, I'm not saying that because I don't do that. I don't recommend you to do that. And you don't want to become an enemy of people. But what I do want you to focus on is killing or get rid of your old personality and develop a new character. Okay, and a character that can overcome fear and self-sabotaging by conquering your resistance, anything that you have mentally that's not allowing you to achieve your goals. Okay, that's the main idea we're trying to achieve here. So the PDF starts with an introduction, so I expect you to read it, go through it. In there you can also see my branding for my merch, which you guys can learn later on from. But the main priority purpose is for you to understand what are your resistance. Okay, the main thing that are keeping and holding you behind. Okay, so there are like 3 resistant forces, I would say, that are breaking down. And basically I've kind of learned this from a guy called Charlie Morgan, that you can probably find on social media as well. And I will give credit to these guys because, again, they go above and beyond to bring you this different perspective for you to go and see out there so that you can make your own decisions in life. And decisions that are based on fundamentals that you can honestly see that if applied, you can benefit a lot from. So again, many credits goes to Charlie Morgan, and I want to be open, transparent about it. Okay, so first of all, it might be fear. Most commonly, it says it's not working because you're afraid of what happens to you. Instant gratification, doubts, anxiety, rationalism, learning, researching, comfort, etc. Okay, you might fall in one of these. And I may be honest with you, I fall in many of these as well. But throughout time, I'm developing and overcoming them. Okay, and this is how I managed to not only build a business, marry, and also travel the world, all those things. So it's one step at a time, but you have to be conscious of it and you have to openly talk about it because that's going to help you conquer it. If you don't openly talk about it, you will find that you will fear other people's opinion and you'll feel judged, or you'll feel like pained, or feel negative feelings and all those things. And that's going to, again, build a higher wall of resistance. So we want to break that wall, but just be open about it. Okay. So you might feel you're perfectionist, you're waiting too much, you're justifying things. You might be wrapped in other priorities that are not the bottom line, which is helping you grow your business, or getting out of your 9 to 5, whatever. You might be distracted with social media, friends, or alcohol, or party, whatever. You might not have the support you need. You might feel vulnerable. You might feel addicted to something. You might, fear criticism. You might feel denial. You might feel there's a lot of drama in your life. Okay, you have procrastination, self-love, self-loathing, identity trap, routine, entitlement, judgment, burnout, opinion, uncertainty, all these things. Okay, I'm not gonna go through them, but I want you to read them. Just read them, understand them, know which one of these are the things that are keeping you behind. Think of it carefully, meditate on it. Think about how do you feel on situation that you encounter. You have to make an important decision, and what are these emotions that come up that triggers that you don't stand out, or triggers that you don't make the proper decision, or triggers the decision of making too quick of a decision without really understanding the situation behind it. As you become aware and you have done a evaluation, self audit, then you want to write these down. Okay, so list out the primary resistance forms that you feel that are keeping you behind. List them in a column, like make 2 columns and all the things that you are. Please do not write down, hey, I feel all of them. Like, I have sometimes that reaction of people. They say to me, Renal, I honestly feel all of them. Please don't say that to me, because no human goes through every single emotion in their lives. No human goes through that. Okay, I've talked to many people throughout the years. I've seen many family relatives go through up and down. Even myself, in my own life, I've been through up and down. No one goes through every single feeling. No one goes through that. Okay, because just an example, I'm gonna just state one simple example. I don't know if I may come across to you on a personal call or a group call, whatever, that you may have gone through this, what I'm gonna tell you right now, but I've been through this, where I had a acquaintance or someone close to my family that died, but they took the last breath in my hands. Okay, remember, listen to me carefully. They died or took the last breath in my hands, and there were no one there to help me with that person. Okay, now I couldn't. There was nothing that I could have done to that person, because he went through so many issues already, and that I guess his body could not have hold the situation, so therefore he didn't survive. But think about it for a moment. When was it last time that you went through the situation and emotions where someone died in your hands? It literally in your hand, you were holding them like a baby. You probably will state, no, I've never experienced that. Yeah, right? Okay. So I basically went through certain things like this that probably you did not went through in your life. Or you may go into things that I have never experienced. Okay, so this is a reason why I do not say, yeah, I've been through all. Like, it does not make sense, because no one ever has been through all. So write down 2 columns, if possible, of things that you probably are aware of, things that you've been through that you need to write. Based on that, try to think, okay, why are you going through that? Why are you feeling that? Okay, explain a bit about the things that pop up to you the most. Okay, and what have you done? Try to be clear on who you are as a person and why you react a certain way. What is the root cause of you reacting that way? Okay, try to read this, because again, if you read a bit more down, it walks you through my own process of burnout, pain avoidance, routine, denial, learning, comfort, etc. And it gives you a brief idea of the things that I personally struggle with. Okay, so write down the resistant forms that you may encounter, and based on that, we are gonna go then later on a bit more down into myself, my experience. Okay, so me, with my background, I had to overcome these things: arguing with people, partying too much, watching social media, hanging out with my friends on the phone, trying to do something at work, but I feel so bored, I don't want to do anything, so people are paying me but I'm not doing the work. And when I get online, I entertain myself too much, but I don't put in the work. I don't do anything. I just consume video like crazy. Therefore, I hate when I have to buy something and the video is like 3 hours long, and the only thing they're talking to me about is their personal stories. Why? Because in the end, they want to sell me. I hate that. I don't like people doing that. So therefore, as I said to you at the beginning, I don't create such videos. I create videos that simply tells you what to do and why I did that. That's it. I don't go into my life. I don't go out by crying. I don't say to you like, yeah, I'm going through tough time. I've been through rugs and and riches, or trying to achieve million lifestyle, etc. Okay, so the idea here is for you to clean up your life by putting it, whatever it is aside and building your new character. The way I've did it is by putting goals for myself. I had a vision. I had things that I planned to. And as you can see here, the internet lifestyle, wanted to build a body, wanted to make money, wanted to travel, wanted to build a community where I feel that I can contribute something to them, in return they to me. And I wanted to build a YouTube channel. I wanted to build a brand. As you can see here, Renner, And from there, you can see the merch over here. You can see this program over here as well that you basically have purchased. And as you can see, guys, for me to be able to do this, I had to remove all of these. Okay, so in order for me to remove all of these, I basically had to understand what were the things that were my resistance. Okay, and these were the things that were popping out the most. Okay, from all the list, when I look at the list, I know that, you know, those are things. So therefore, I want you to fill them out. Fill them out. What is your resistance? Go through this, read this carefully, and from there, let me know exactly, you know, what are your, you know, the things that you have to remove in your life in order for you to achieve your goals, and what are your vision. These things were my vision, and now I have them. Now I build them. It took me a lot of time. It took me years, but for you, we want to help you shortcut that. Okay, help you do that within a year. So if you are committed, you can totally do this. I'm telling you, you can totally do that. Okay, and I'm working slowly to achieve this. Okay, and as you can see, most of these things are already achieved. I still need a YouTube, and on top of that, I still need a body and a group of people, of course. But then again, if you think about it, it's like a building block. You're building a house, and it's one stone at a time, one beam at a time. You're measuring things as you go to see if it aligns with what you want, how it's going to look, etc. So with that mindset is basically what we want to create this program for you, and this roadmap to help you achieve your goals. So here you have a space. You can add the things that you need to clean up. Here you have another space that you can add the things that are your vision. Okay, you can use images, you can use text, whatever you want. And then what I use is my vision. I had to turn them into a branding framework. Okay, now the branding framework, you know, you can use it the way you want, but it basically show you how I wanted to help entrepreneurs, aspiring solopreneurs and professionals, you know, stop making their boss riches and stop feeling undervalued, helping them gain time freedom, income freedom, and location freedom, help them get, you know, work 2 to 4 hours per day, help them build something that's scalable, help them build something that you can do from the laptop, Wi-Fi, wherever they are in the world. With that, the way we could have done it is through delegation, elimination, automation, and leverage. With that, you want to build systems, you want to build a course or a service, something like this, okay, and a community, okay, something we have like this as well. And who are the person I want to help? Solopreneurs, freelancers, professionals, and creators. Okay, these are the people I want to help. So with this, okay, I want to help you create your own process. So I want you to put whatever you have as elements that you've added into your vision board and come up with your own purpose. Here is the description of what you want to add. It says purpose, experience, tone or tagline on top, and that's how you break down everything you need to do. You have my example as a purpose, so you can look at, you can kind of model after, and you have the original version, which is the description of what it is that you need to put there. All right, so once you have that, we are going to start building your brand. Okay, now you know, okay, what's the purpose behind my brand? Hey, this is a tone and a tagline. My purpose is blah blah blah. What is the company theme? Okay, what is the storyline? What's the point? What's the pillar? What is the differentiator? What do you do differently? What's your product portfolio? Or maybe, you know, you want to only sell a course, you want to sell an app, you want to sell a program, a community, whatever you want to sell. Then you have your products, your platform, your service, whatever you want to do, and your solutions. Okay, so basically that's how you break it down, guys. By the way, if you want to check out what we have as a service, you can also do that. But the idea is here is that you fill out the form, and then probably basically show up on the live calls where we do the workshop, where I will go through this and do it with you. Okay, so that's basically the idea. If you want to grow your business within the next 30 days, this is a shameless plug of the service. Keep in mind, again, the service is not for everyone. The service is not available throughout the whole year. We have limited spots, and I'm not saying that for scarcity purpose. I'm just saying that because I don't want to work with a lot of people. Okay, I don't have, again, the bandwidth to handle and manage a lot of people. So the idea is here, if you want to grow faster because you kind of feel like, hey, by yourself it's not going to do, you can simply reach out, see if there's open spots. If yes, great. If not, I'm sorry, but you don't have to wait. Okay, get on the waiting list. That's basically it. All right, guys, look forward to speaking to you. If anything else, let me know, and I'll be there. You can check out the offers by going to here, see if there's spots available. If not, don't worry. You will see in the future that spots will open up again. Okay, appreciate it. Thank you, and see you guys later on the workshop. Take care.